It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Good evening, sports fans. This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Portland Trailblazers as they go up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&TCenter. Checking out the Spurs, they're sitting at 500 over the last 10 games, kind of treading water. They'd really like to make a splash over the next few games. You know who I'm looking forward to watching tonight?
I would not know.
How about C.J. McCollum?
Okay.
Low-rated high school recruit. Comes out of a small college. Shaq. This guy can flat out play.
Man, great young combo guard. Offensively, he can do it all, Ernie.
He's a very tricky defender, meaning he's got long arms. He's able to reach in when you don't think he's able to get to basketballs. Dangerous on and off the ball.
You guys fun to watch, and that's it for us. Thanks for tuning in.
It's a Western Conference matchup as the Portland Trailblazers come into town in this game. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It's out on the road tomorrow as the Spurs wrap up this home stretch. And of course, Pau Gasol. They will definitely miss his contributions.
And to say the deal changes the look and the feel of this franchise, quite frankly, is stating the obvious. They are a vastly different team than they were just a few days ago, obviously looking long-term rather than short.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, hello there. Spurs coach Greg Popovich made the top 5 in all-time coaching wins last season. When asked about it, Pop said, "It's the most important thing in my life. My grandchildren can take a hike." I don't think he was being serious, guys.
Great stuff, DA. Thanks. C-Webb, the guard matchup tonight. Plenty of firepower in both backcourts.
This is a guards league now. Maybe the greatest accumulation of guards of all time when you think about what guards and their impact is in this league. And that's what fans love to see. That's what I love to see. Sharp shooting, creative passing, more than a few highlights, the Euro step, breaking ankles, speeding up, the shimmy. Give me all of it. I'll take it.
Let's do it.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Spurs off the tip. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the deadly backcourt pairing. Enes Kanter is out there with Nurkic, and it's Hood in at the 3. McCollum kicks to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Lillard's got the opening bucket of the night here for Portland. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Spurs. And the layup's good off the glass.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack.
Well, you like to see a little more physical nature on defense. You have to make him earn those points at the stripe.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by San Antonio. McCollum outside. 11 feet away. Back to Lillard. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Well, the rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, if that was a boxing match on the glass, they would have stopped that fight a long time ago.
Here's McCollum following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge. Floats it up there for Nurkic. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. To the paint. Bertle, the pass to Murray. Unloads from 13. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Murray.
And that's the level of concentration you can expect with Gay. Unfazed by the intense defense when he's going up with his shot.
To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Nurkic has got his first 2 points.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, that opening right there, that's just because the defense failed to rotate.
Now, here's DeRozan. 32 points for him last game against Houston.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in.
Okay, 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Wasting no time getting this offense rolling.
And with DeRozan getting traded, he said he felt backstabbed by Raptors management after they said he wouldn't be traded. At the end of the day, people will do what's best for their own position, whether they're a GM or a player. But you better believe they'll love DeRozan in Toronto forever, no matter what jersey he wears.
One shot.
And one item that DeRozan never seems to get enough credit for is his passing, Greg. He is a terrific playmaker.
Ever since DeRozan became a perennial all-star, his passing has improved. I mean, keeps his head up even while attacking with the ball. Great awareness for where his teammates are in terms of relation to his attack after a double team.
Now here's Murray, following the missed shot by Nurkic. Murray with it. 14 points from him the last game against Houston.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off it.
Here's Aldridge. Gay trying to break free. Off target at the rim. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 5-point game. Lillard with it. Now guarded by Pirtle. Count it. Good.
You better play up on Lillard at all times, especially when the pass is coming his way. You got to know he's ready to shoot once he catches it.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Pass to Gay. Now here's DeRozan. Covered by Hood. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 5.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting calls, and for good reason.
Well, yeah, he's a guy who can carry you for stretches, long stretches in this game. You want to get him involved early and often.
Back to McCollum. Over Murray. Here's Lillard, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Well, Lillard isn't afraid to get physical. In fact, he embraces any chance he can to get foul shots up. Now, well, make no mistake, Dame Lillard is this team's leader. I mean, he stepped right into the role after Aldridge left town. Even while Aldridge was in town, he was the leader. I mean, he has done a fantastic job leading the way on the floor and in the locker room.
The first one falls. And with the attitude of me against the world approach that Lillard has, you can see it with the rest of the team.
I mean, teams follow the attitude of their leader. This Portland team always plays with an underdog perspective because of Lillard. Lillard has brought the team together closer by organizing barbecues, post-game group activities. I mean, he's the man.
Now here's Murray. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game.
And had the right idea there in calling for the screen, but he was just slow to get to the spot and didn't get set.
Yeah, as a big fella, that's the thing, Greg. You got to be quick in setting those screens. If you get a little lazy, you get called for it.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And the Spurs now in the post-Kawhi Leonard era of the franchise. Greg, how do they recover, do you think?
If any team can survive losing a player of Kawhi's caliber, it's got to be the Spurs. They have good depth, got a good return in the trade, and players will step up. Won't be the power they once were for a while, but they'll rebound in no time.
And here's DeRozan after Rodney Hood was able to get the triple. Pass to Murray. To the inside. Here's Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Well, we're about halfway through the season now, Chris, and you can see the mental grind getting to some of these teams and some of these players.
Yeah, this is why leadership, and especially veteran leadership, is so important. You got to keep guys focused, motivated and ready to play. Yeah, the season is long. It will wear you down. You have curveballs thrown at you every day. It is a mental grind, a mental toll. But how can you keep that focus through all of it? That's the big question, and usually you lean on those veterans in the locker room.
The free throw drops for Gay.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defenses.
No good on the second free throw. Chris, you've played against the Blazers and in Portland so many times in your career. Explain the love the city has for this terrific team.
Well, Portland actually was my favorite arena to play in. I love the floor, the seats, the lighting there. I just love playing there. I mean, the city lives and dies with the Blazers. They have crazy, die-hard fans there in Rip City. I mean, very few teams have a devoted fan base as the Blazers do.
The Spurs have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. The first free throw is good. Well, with Kawhi Leonard gone, a new era for the Spurs. Even with the addition of DeMar DeRozan, San Antonio looks to be entering their most significant rebuild in decades.
Yeah, but at least they were able to get a star in DeRozan. I would call it more of a reload than a rebuild for the Spurs. Still a lot of talent to work with on that roster.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Trailblazers trail by 4. McCollum kicks to Hood. Nailed from three-point land. Hood's got 6 points.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Outside DeRozan. Aldridge against Cantor. Berliner inside, and it's Aldridge missing. For Portland, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Nobody near Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got his 3rd assist on the night. Spurs have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Murray against Lillard. Gay scanning before. Over Hood. Great tee that time from Hood.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Cantor dishes to Hood. Portland moving the ball around. Lillard misses. And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. He kicks it to Aldridge. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Aldridge has got his 2nd basket. Lillard against Murray. Lillard attacking. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, he's got some pep in his step tonight. I wonder what he had to eat last night. I mean, very solid first quarter for him at the offensive end.
Murray outside. DeRozan passes to Murray. And he lobs it up toward the rim, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
Talk about ugly. I mean, no pressure being put on him, and he sails the pass right out of bounds.
So for the Trailblazers, Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Nurkic. Collins comes in for Cantor. And it's Aminu in for Hood. Now, here's Lillard. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Denver.
Yeah, and his offense fueled him on D2. He was more than a handful on that end, piling up the steals.
Here's Pirtle. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And if you're going to foul Pirtle, you have to make sure you really whack him. He's remarkable about finishing through the contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A different look now for Portland. Turner's checked in for McCollum, and Curry subbed in for Damian Lillard. The free throw drops for Pirtle. When you were playing on the road, obviously the fans would yell things and, try Try to get under your skin. See, Webb, do you remember any instance when it really bothered you and took effect?
Maybe when I would go home and play for the Pistons, I'd see some fan in a green and white, and maybe Steve Smith, my partner, paid him to be there. But, you know, the Michigan State fans, you know, the gold blue or that type of thing. Or in Ohio, it's very funny, you know, in Ohio, if they want to boo, if they want to get the crowd pumped up, all they do is put a big Michigan M up there and the crowd will go crazy and boo. So Ohio, usually my people in Ohio State, the Cleveland, they always, you know, had something to say. No, but it was more like, you know, you suck, Ohio State is the best, you know, Michigan State, you should have come here, that type of stuff. And you kind of look back, give a guy a wink, knock it down a jump shot, and put your fingers to your lips and just say, shh, you don't want to get me upset. Let sleeping dogs lie.
That's great. Collins. Curry finds Leonard. DeRozan against Turner. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Pirtle, the pass to Gay. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Collins against Aldridge. Now the pass to Aminu. Kicks it to Turner. Down low. Here's Collins. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Down low. 8 feet away. Here's Pirtle. Fast break. Here we go. Here's Aminu. Good work defensively by Gay.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 3-point game. Here's Turner. Portland again missing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
I like the decision making. I mean, that's a shot you want to keep taking.
Portland's gone 3 of 7 from 3-point range in the first quarter. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. The clear strength of the Blazers is their backcourt of Lillard and McCollum.
Well, and the two complement each other so well. Both can create and dish for one another. Both can take over a game with their shooting, and they're the engine that drives this whole offense.
Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Portland. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place. And of course, San Antonio, 2 spots down.
And for Portland, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Yeah, they'll be there in the playoffs. I'm sure of that. It's just a matter of how high they'll be seeded.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Murray. And here is Aldridge. Collins grabs the miss.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Got a hand on it.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Now here's Turner, coming in off a 10-point performance last game out. Passes it to Aminu. He feeds it to Leonard. And the layup is good. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Pirtle. The kick out to Aldridge. Over Collins. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Pirtle. That's now 8 points for LaMarcus Aldridge. .114 left here in the first quarter. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. That's tipped, so it's Portland now. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. DeRozan against Turner. Leonard kicks to Turner. Aminu, the pass to Collins. Back to Aminu. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
And over his career, Aminu really has improved his three-point shot. I mean, the defense has to honor it.
It's DeRozan with the drive. And the dunk by Aldridge.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back.
And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And that's collected by Gay.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding.
No, I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Here's DeRozan. Over Turner. And that one goes long. LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Right back after this break. DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
Yeah, right. Only the first quarter. Don't over-panic, but it seems like their strategy is working. We'll see if the other side can counter.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Collins is out there with Myers Leonard. Then there's Al-Farouq Aminu. Then it's Curry. And it's Turner in at the shooting guard position. Curry kicks to Leonard. Turner looking around. Back to Leonard. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Gay. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Collins has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Turner. The shot's good. Turner's got his first bucket of the night. Terry Stotts, the head coach for the Blazers, he has earned the trust of this roster.
Yeah, if you talk to the players on his team, Kevin, they believe in the system that he runs. He is always willing to give players a chance to earn minutes and is up front with them. Playing under Stotts, you know that if you work hard and improve, he'll take notice and adjust the rotations accordingly. They haven't been able to count on his scoring tonight, but still, here they are in the league.
And so Aldridge will bring it up for San Antonio. They traveled to Portland last time they faced the Trailblazers and came away with the win.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
They had them in their heels the whole game. The intensity of their defense was the key factor.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
There's the pass to DeRozan. Bertans kicks to DeRozan. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. And here's Mills from the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And the dunk is always the king of the highlight reel. We know it comes easy if you're 6'10" or bigger. But, Chris, there are little guys who can get up there and slam it down hard, too.
Well, I tell you what, Westbrook absolutely scares me when he dunks the ball because Westbrook thinks he's 7 foot tall and tries to dunk like it every time. So I love watching him attack the rim. How about Dennis Smith Jr.? His miss in the dunk contest last year was one of the most exciting dunks I've seen in a long time.
It was.
Eric Bledsoe, Terry Rozier. I mean, these guys, they attack the rim fearlessly, and they're going to posterize you if you're a big fella and sleeping on their hops.
Here's McCollum after Rudy Gay's bucket with the putback. And it's sent back by Aldridge. DeRozan against McCollum. Aldridge dishes to Mills. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Damian Lillard. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Cantor against Aldridge. Down low.
Oh, and what hustle on defense from Nurkic, Kevin. I mean, great at staying in place and annoying scores.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, just watching the progression of C.J. McCollum year to year has been astonishing. I mean, he came into the NBA with little fanfare, but now he's one of the league's top shooting guards.
Portland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. Throw good, McCollum. And with McCollum, he is the complete package on the offensive end.
I mean, he can take any defender one-on-one, and with a little bit of space, he can take over the game. He's a great shooter and fantastic facilitator. I mean, you ask around the league, they'll tell you that McCollum is one of the toughest guys to guard on the wing.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
DeRozan finds Gay. Here's Mills, Latrey, and again it's San Antonio with a 3.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that 1st quarter.
McCollum right side. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, but at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard looking around. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And many thought LaMarcus Aldridge was on a downswing in his career, but boy, were they wrong.
You know, Aldridge silenced a lot of critics with his play last season. I mean, in a league that has very few great low-post players, he demonstrated he's still one of the best. Has so many moves and tricks in his game, and when he gets the ball down low, the defense really has very little to do with it.
Last year was a season of up and down for the Blazers. I mean, when you think about it, they won their division title for just the 2nd time since 2000, 3rd overall in the West. were blindsided by the Pelicans and swept in the first round. Terrific pass work. That shot's a lot easier after an assist like that.
Pass to DeRozan. Over McCollum. And that one off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for the Spurs. And that first-round exit for the Blazers really overshadowed, Chris, the good they accomplished in the regular season.
And that's a shame because they had a fantastic year overall as a group. I mean, they had a late-season surge in March to secure the division and third in the West. They don't necessarily have the talent of other teams. They're in a small market, but those are the breaks in the NBA. I'm sure this group will be out with a chip on their shoulder because of it.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Trailblazers trail by 7. McCollum kicks to Lillard. Takes the 3. The Trailblazers keeping it alive. New 24. Hits. Count that one from Nurkic.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And stolen by Lillard. Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Encouraging to see Lillard focus on improving his defense, showing solid instincts to come up with that steal.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Chris, I don't think Damian Lillard will ever be accused of lacking confidence. He'll tell you about how great he is all the time.
And that isn't a knock. I mean, all top NBA players need to believe that. Lillard has said he feels he deserves to be all NBA. Sometimes it just feels like he's looking to be disrespected and just so he can use it as motivation during the season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Cunningham, he's checked in for Aldridge. And it's Bellinelli in for Rudy Gay. DeRozan shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Enes Kanter. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Nurkic, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
Oh, the sheer size Nurkic possesses is sometimes overwhelming, which is how he gets these fouls.
And with Jusuf Nurkic, the Bosnian center, he's so aggressive on the floor, he can be a fantastic player.
And fans always want more from Nurkic. I mean, they see the flashes of what he can do when he's active and aggressive. Nurkic himself knows that this is a case with him, and it's something he's trying to iron out.
Now, here's Bellinelli. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. DeRozan, that's good.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Hood against Bellinelli. Hood up top. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
And it was the little things, too. I mean, getting to the line, finding ways to get his points any way possible.
And Rodney Hood getting traded last season in part because, Greg, he was due for a big contract this last summer.
And you just knew Hood would be a player a lot of teams threw offers at this year. Rare to find guards as tall as Hood who can shoot the way he can, just entering his prime. And the contract this team gave him might be a bit of a gamble, but it's one that could pay off in a huge way if he keeps improving.
First free throw is good.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Both free throws good from Hood. Spurs leading by 3. DeRozan scanning the floor. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
And that catch and shoot jumper from Bellinelli is like snake's venom. Downright lethal when he's in rhythm.
And Lillard gets double teamed. Banked in off the glass. And that's now 9 points for C.J. McCollum. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Spurs. The pass to Bertans. And here is Bellinelli. Mills in the corner. Shoots over Lillard. Mills can't hit. Trailblazers trail by 3. Hood, the pass to Nurkic. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Three-pointer, Lillard. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Cunningham kicks to Mills. Pass to Bellinelli. To the middle. Pocket 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And this is a good time to bring you a rundown of the hottest three-point bombers from the shooting guard position over the course of the last 10 games. 5th best, C.J. McCollum.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play 2 guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
And having a reliable 3-point option at off guard, pretty much a necessity these days in the NBA.
The first one falls. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
And just over 80% from the line right now. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
Pass to Bertans. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Down low, Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Yeah, Kevin, great court awareness from the crafty guard McCollum. I mean, a good teammate who likes hitting his open guys.
Here's Bertans. Mills in the corner. Bellinelli against Hood. Bellinelli passes to Bertans. Takes a 3. That one, no good. Portland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot, so they take the lead. 17 points for Damian Lillard.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Mills, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Spurs have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Mills. Quincy Pondexter. He's checked in for Dante Cunningham. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Myers Leonard. He's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Collins comes in for Enes Kanter. Al Farouk Aminu. He's checked in for Hood. And it's Seth Curry in for Damian Lillard. And both free throws good for Mills. Here's McCollum. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Now here's McCollum. Clock at 6. Leonard kicks to Curry. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And it's Leonard missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now Aminu. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. McCollum finds Leonard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Back to Collins. 6 to shoot.
And with the moment now, let's check out some stats for Aminu. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 8 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And guys, he's making winning plays. It's as simple as that. Not a star player per se, but he makes his presence felt.
Well, yeah, lately he's been overachieving a little bit. Hopefully this is a sign of greater things to come.
First one falls for him. A different look now for San Antonio. Walker's checked in for Pondexter. Bryn Forbes comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Derek White subbed in for Patty Mills. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
What an advantage for a big man to have, that smooth stroke at the line.
Outside, White. Over to the wing. Forbes the pass to Bertens. Over Leonard, 8 feet away. And it's sent back by Leonard. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the league has unveiled a 5-point plan to improve player-referee relations. Things became heated last season with a lot of star players ejected for arguing with officials. The emphasis on respect and clear standards of conduct on both sides can only help. Kevin?
Very good point, David. Completely agree. Thanks. Here is Forbes. Portland making their last shot. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Utah Jazz. Then on Wednesday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And he makes the first.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And both free throws good for White. Portland's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Curry dishes to Collins. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Collins has got 6 here in this quarter.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Walker goes in. He doesn't hit that one. Now Portland takes it the other way. Pass to Curry. Now Aminu. Bellinelli is covering. And Aminu kicks to McCollum. And there's the pass to Collins. 4 on the shot clock. Back to McCollum. A 3-ball. Walker with some nice D. Spurs trail by 3. Bellinelli finds Walker. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And Bellinelli is so talented, a team player who really whips the ball over to his teammates.
Walker against McCollum. Shoots over Walker. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Trailblazers lead by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, it's a hard game so far. Going into the second half, what will you tell your team?
We just got to compete. You know, keep competing, trust each other, make plays.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? Leading the way at the start, it was Damian Lillard. He ended up with 17 points, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. What'd you think about Portland, Kenny?
You can see where the priorities are. Rebounding, and then more rebounding. They made a concerted effort to get the glass cleaned.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Aggressive. I called them up earlier. I like it. They're taking it hard to the rack, dictating the pace, setting the physical tone. You're not going to get that by launching threes all night. Everybody knows that.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
A time-lapse view of the Friendship Torch and all the activity around it as we take you back here to downtown San Antonio. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
His points production thus far off the charts. It's only been 2 quarters, just a great effort for him for the entire half.
Yeah, right. I mean, the defense hasn't had an answer for this guy yet. Just too skilled, too driven thus far.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Portland leading. We've got Murray, and it's Walker in at the small forward. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Hits, count that one from Nurkic.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
San Antonio with the ball. It's off to Utah for him after this game as they take on the Jazz. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for him. Murray kicks to Walker. Pirtle with the ball, shoots over Nurkic, and Pirtle gets it to go on the assist by Walker. That's 7 points for Jakob Pirtle. Outside Curry. And here's Kanter. Hood on the wing, guarded by Walker. Hood, the pass to Kanter. Cuts off the pass. Here's Forbes. Nailed from 3-point land. Forbes has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Curry against Murray. Curry kicks to McCollum. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
And stolen by Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 4-point San Antonio lead.
How's that for a start? Good on all 3 attempts so far in the second half.
Will it go? And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And we've seen just how incredible McCollum can be when he is feeling it. One of the few guards in the league who gets everything to fall when his shot is on. It's why he can just erupt with huge scoring nights at any given time.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And with McCollum's explosiveness, Greg, you recall he put up 50 points in a game last season.
And how about he did so in under 30 minutes of floor time? McCollum, only the 2nd player to ever achieve that mark. Helps he started with a 28-point first quarter. When he is locked in, he can put up points like nobody's business.
Good on the 2nd free throw.
And the leap McCollum has taken has been remarkable. From little used reserve his first 2 years to star scorer. Are you kidding me?
Here is Forbes. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Murray surveying the D. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from McCollum.
Love the game of McCollum. Not just great at dribbling the ball, but terrific at pulling up on the defense.
Murray, the pass to Pirtle. Murray against Lillard. And it's Murray penetrating. Great D that time from Nurkic.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lillard finds McCollum. And here's Kanter. Back to McCollum. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Spurs lead. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Kanter against Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Hood. He's got 8. Elbow shot. And Portland again with the bucket.
And that makes them 4 for 5. I mean, I think that's pretty good numbers. I mean, they've got to be pleased with how things are playing off so far.
Here's Bertans. Murray left side. A three-pointer, no good. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. For the lead. He's off on that one. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They lead by 1. Shots good by Walker.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
McCollum kicks to Hood. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hood's got 4 points in the quarter. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And he comes up with the deuce. And the Spurs lead by 3.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
It's McCollum on the wing. Fires from 18. 2 points. That one goes. McCollum's got 16 points.
Well, McCollum is a sniper from the mid-range area on the floor. Always got to know where he is on the court.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And the Spurs making a change here. Gay's checked in. And a switch here also for Portland. Turner's checked in. The Spurs have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Murray with it. Lillard picks him up. A 3 from Gay. Tries again. Pirtle kicks to Forbes. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 6.
Oh, wow. Such a smooth shooter from distance. They'll be tighter up on him next time, I bet.
Walker against Turner. Passes to Kanter. And there's the feed to Nurkic. Goes back up. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Gay. Spurs leading by 4. Walker goes in. And the dunk by Walker.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
To the paint. Here's Turner. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Jakob Pirtle.
Well, he caught him in stride with the lead pass. Now that was timing.
Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for the Trailblazers.
And Evan Turner, the former #2 pick out of Ohio State, you know, acts as a utility night for this team. He can wear a lot of different hats. His versatility might be his best trait.
Oh, Turner, he's so valuable to this team. He's a guy who can play multiple positions. He can score, rebound, he can pass as well.
McCollum outside. And with Turner, as you mentioned, Greg, he can play both wing spots and does whatever you need from him on offense.
Well, you like what he's playing in the post and bullying small wings. Much better from that area of the floor than from outside. He also can act as a playmaker, very adept at running the pick and roll.
Collins checked in for the Trailblazers. Now here's Lillard. 17 points in the game. Dishes it to Collins. And that one drops. Collins has got 8.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man.
Murray outside. Here's Forbes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Forbes. Trailblazers trail by 5. McCollum outside.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. That one is no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Murray. There's the dish to Forbes. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Collins kicks to McCollum. Back to Collins. To the inside. That is good, and the Spurs lead has cut back down to 4 points with the basket from Damian Lillard.
The consistency of Lillard with his consistent probing on the defense, he's become Mr. Reliable at a very young age.
Now here's Walker. Evan Turner pulls it in. To the inside, Aminu, and Aminu slams it in.
He's a freakish athlete. I love how intense Aminu is and how often he looks to dunk it.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
And the Spurs with some changes. LaMarcus Aldridge comes in for Walker. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Bryn Forbes. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. A 2-point game. Bounce pass Aldridge. Here's Gay. And it's Portland with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And how about the consistency from range tonight? Really impressive.
That's because he's finding his spots. No hesitation. You can sense his confidence.
And here's DeRozan after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Aldridge dishes to Gay. Looking for Aldridge. He gets it there. That one falls. Aldridge has got 15 points. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Portland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Lillard the pass to Collins. McCollum kicks to Aminu. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Here's Murray. He's got 13. Outside Aldridge. Gay outside. Lets it go from deep. C.J. McCollum comes up with the rebound. Portland's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
And Evan Turner, a wing player who helps in ways other than scoring. He can bring up the ball and initiate the offense, and he's decent in the post and clever when he gets it inside.
And he's good on the second. Well, C. Webb with Evan Turner, the former second overall pick, he gives you a little bit of everything.
The one thing missing from Turner's game though is outside shooting. He had a career 30% shooter from beyond the arc, but the instincts on taking threes he's at his best when he attacks the rim and creates for others.
Curry's checked in for Turner. The Trailblazers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Collins, good. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
DeRozan finds Aldridge. Wide open look here for Murray. Drills it from outside. Murray's got 13 points in the second half.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Lillard against Murray. McCollum outside. Feeds it to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Murray against Lillard. From 12 feet out. And it's Portland with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that. Oh, no. He's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Murray. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
Rosen dishes to Aldridge. From deep, Gay. The shot misses, so the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Collins, good.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Mills with it. Lillard picks him up. And Mills kicks to DeRozan. And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Hood's checked in. Outside, Bellinelli. Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry passes to Hood. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
It's stolen by Aminu. Lillard left side. Shoots over Mills. And it's Lillard missing. 2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it. And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
Look, you can't defend down low much better than that. Refuses to give him an easy path to the bucket. Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
What you love about Lillard is his drive. He wants to keep improving. He's a super competitive player.
All free throws good from Lillard. And San Antonio has possession. They trail by 9 points. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
DeRozan on the wing, guarded by Kerr. That one goes in. DeRozan's got 22.
Well, he just exploited the size mismatch, and he's getting easy looks tonight.
Lillard way outside. Portland again missing. And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, I like that he didn't make his decision too early. You know, he let the play develop. That's how you do it. Finds the weakness in that defense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Spurs trail by 7. And on the floor for Portland here in the 4th, we've got Hood. Collins is out there with Aminu. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's Lillard in at the point guard position. Now here's Gay. Misses off the right iron.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Hood gets the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And he's been the key for their offense with the way he shot the basketball.
And they're going to need even more out of him with the score being what it is.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Cantor comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. That's good from DeRozan. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard outside. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Aldridge. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
A good score inside, and the defense really offering very little resistance.
That's just an attack mindset. I love it. Game on the line. He's out competing guys.
Now here's Lillard. He dishes it to Cantor. 5 to shoot, and stolen by Gay. Aldridge kicks to DeRozan, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Portland called for the foul. A free throw dropped for DeRozan.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. Here's Lillard. He kicks to Nurkic. Put on the wing. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. The 17-footer. And that one's good. Lillard. Lillard's got 26 points.
All night long, Lillard has been taking over on the offensive end. I mean, adjusting to every defense they've thrown at him.
DeRozan with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Bellinelli. Now Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Gay, that's good.
Oh, and if you were the defense, you have to be right in the jersey of Gay. A knockdown threat on the catch and shoot.
And Lillard kicks to Curry. Back to Lillard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Better respect the interior game a little bit. He gets deep inside. He forces the defense to hit him.
McCollum's checked in for the Trailblazers. He hits both from the stripe. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And Mills kicks to DeRozan. On the wing, Bellinelli. From 10 feet out, rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Lillard. Second shot opportunity, and Kanter throws it down.
And Kevin, plays like that are really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Look at them. They are really into it.
Guys, those are the kind of hustle plays that keep a team in front.
Aldridge's shot is good.
Great move to get to the rim. I think they're going to take the aggressive approach down the stretch.
And they have to. I mean, this isn't the time in the game to be careful. This is the time to attack.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And really, whether you're up or down, it's a game of adjustments.
Well, yeah, he might have seen something he wants to exploit. Well, we'll see what they run coming out of this.
Bertanis, he's checked in for the Spurs. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what Terry Stotts went over with his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Thank you, David. And Nurkic gets it to go.
Good luck in trying to guard Lillard. When he's involved in the pick and roll, he enjoys shredding the D with his passing.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. And DeRozan kicks to Gay. Chalk up 2 there.
Efficiency has been the hallmark right now down the stretch. He is making the most of his opportunity.
DeRozan against McCollum. Here's Kanter. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. 6 points for Enes Kanter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now, here's Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. And the basket is good. DeRozan's got 7 points for the quarter.
Vital basket there. This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
Three-pointer, Lillard. San Antonio with the rebound.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Bertans can't get it to go.
Yeah, good interior D there. Prevents the deuce.
Oh, wonderful anticipation. He reads the play perfectly, then with the quick reaction time.
And every move he makes looks like the right one at this point.
Well, he's extremely accurate. Here, coming down the stretch, trying to see if he can close this one out.
Now, here's Aldridge. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the Trailblazers. McCollum's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. It's stolen. Here's DeRozan. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, guys. I mean, in a close game like this, that can really get a team rolling.
A free throw dropped for DeRozan. Trailblazers leading by 4. Now Lillard. McCollum outside. Here's Kanter. The first one falls. And Kanter drops them both. San Antonio's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. Mills finds DeRozan. Gay against Hood. And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Gay.
And Gay is surprisingly finessing the paint, a real offensive juggernaut.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's 31 points for Damian Lillard.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
DeRozan passes to Aldridge. Kicks to Mills. Here's Bertans, covered by Lillard. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And that was an Unleash Chaos replay, courtesy of Under Armour, wreaking havoc at the rim. And here are the Trailblazers now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Lillard outside. Kicks it out to McCollum. 4 on the shot clock. Over DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, McCullough is used to getting hit. Got to respect his ability to draw contact on the way up.
The throw good. McCollum. And the Spurs with some changes. Pirtle, he's checked in for Bertans. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. And so McCollum nails both of them. Murray with it. Pass to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. And he drops it in from the low post. DeRozan's got 36.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Here's Lillard. Sweet little floater.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Aldridge. Lillard up top. He's covered by Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. San Antonio on defense. And Lillard kicks to Hood. To the paint, just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Nurkic.
Tough to guard in these screen and rolls. I mean, I love how Nurkic positions himself and gets creative in these situations.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
And if that doesn't get them fired up, guys, nothing will.
Greg, just what the doctor ordered, huh? Some high-flying annex to narrow the deficit.
Give the loose D an assist on that one. Get a body on him.
Here's Lillard. After the basket by San Antonio. To the middle. And there's McCollum. That's good on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Spurs trail by 7. And here's DeRozan. Pirtle. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
There's no stopping Pirtle when he has the ball in that spot. Just abusing the defense down in the paint.
Takes a shot at the elbow. A second chance effort. And it's sent back by Aldridge. A pass to Gay. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Hood. And they double up DeRozan. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Well, you've got to give Gay a ton of respect for taking that possession head on, sensing the importance of the moment, the season.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. 3-point lead. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the 2nd of this 2-game road trip. Here's Gay outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 8th assist here tonight. Portland's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Murray against Lillard. To the middle. Pirtle with the steal. DeRozan dishes to Pirtle. Outside for Murray. Over Hood. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. And for the Trailblazers, their shooting in the fourth has been tremendous, 59%. From beyond the arc, cans it from downtown. Hood's got 22 points.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
Murray against Cantor. Murray the pass to Aldridge. A second chance effort. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2 here. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
The toughness and the edge Nurkic provides, it's awesome. A physical big man. He makes an impact on both ends of the floor.
Murray gets to DeRozan. Back to Murray. The tray. And the rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. And they pick up 2. And that's now 35 points for Damian Lillard.
Gotta admire the passion Lillard plays with. He knows he loves having the ball in his hands.
Gay with no one around. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And that's now 21 points for Gay. Portland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. McCollum left side. And another 3 for Portland.
And McCullough is a lethal scorer, especially when the game is on the line. Love how under control he is.
Spurs trail by 5. Murray the pass to DeRozan. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And the crowd is loving this long-range bomb attack that we're seeing here tonight, coming right back to answer a 3 with one of their own.
Count it!
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Now here's Murray. On the wing, DeRozan. So the first one drops, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Al-Farouq Aminu. He's checked in for Hood. Both free throws good from DeRozan.
Wrong guy to put on the line in the close game. You know he's not going to miss.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Those are big. I mean, turns into a 2-possession game.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Murray for 3. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1. We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Lillard. Nurkic finds Lillard. Over Murray. It falls!
And clutch is Lillard's middle name. Time and time again. This guy comes through for his squad.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. There's 14 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, these are some of the toughest decisions. I mean, a good argument can be made for either case.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
DeRozan passes to Gay. Misses the wing chair. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jakob Poeltl. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And that's what I call cool under fire. You know, those should be the nails in the coffin.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. They trail by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And they're going to have to score. Quick foul. Can't waste any time here.
Well, it's a lot to talk about in this huddle. They'll also have to decide who they'll want to foul.
Here's Gay from deep. Aminu grabs the miss. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, at this point of his career, Aminu knows who he is, an effective two-way player who likes being a glue guy.
Now here's Murray. Off target with that shot. So the Trailblazers win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. With Damian Lillard, Dame, you guys seem to be in a good groove right now. How do you keep the momentum going?
You take it one game at a time. You got to remember what makes you a successful basketball team, and that's us moving the ball, get up and down, and defend. And we've been able to do that.
It has all come together for you, Dame. Hope it keeps going. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.